Hey, what's up everybody? This is Mario here with Mario on Demand. And in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to run Facebook ads for beginners. A little bit about me. I did use Facebook for the past 3 years to generate over $3 million in revenue. And I did that with this page right here that has about 60,000 follows. And over that time, I learned a lot of stuff. I actually ended up selling this business and getting out of this niche. But in further tutorials, I will be teaching you guys how it is that I was able to create that brand and do everything that I did with Facebook ads to generate $3 million in sales. So with that being said, I do know a little bit about Facebook ads in general. And I'm going to be teaching you guys stuff on this channel on how to use social media to make that kind of money online. I will not be selling any courses or any programs or anything like that. I'm not one of those online gurus. I'm just on here to teach you guys everything that I've learned over the past 5 years. So with that said, let's jump into this training. What you're going to want to do is you want to head over to your Facebook and you're going to want to see this little Ads Manager tab here. Sometimes it shows up depending on if you use the Ads Manager before or not. Sometimes you want to click See More in order to get to this part. But just click on the Ads Manager tab and it's going to bring up your dashboard. I do have some ads running in there right now. But I'm going to walk you through the basics on how to set up a Facebook ad and a little bit about the dashboard and stuff like that. So once you get here, you'll see that I have some ads that I've ran and some that are actually active. But I'm going to click on Create. And it's going to bring up this page. And we're just going to start over. But here you're going to get marketing objectives depending on the type of business you have. We're going to walk through a few of them, the ones that are most commonly used and what they might be used for. So here you see that there's traffic, and this means that you're basically sending people to your website, and these are commonly referred to as link clicks. Then you'll have engagements. These are commonly used for paid post engagements. So if you have a post on your page, and let's say you are trying to test a niche for a print-on-demand product, you have a new t-shirt design that you want to kind of show people in a certain niche and see if they're interested. You would use this and you would see how many posts, how many engagement the post gets. So let's say like likes, video, comments, or shares. Then video views is obviously anything for a video that you want to see how many views you can get on it, cheap video views on it. The other one that gets good video views at cheap prices are actually engagements as well. The lead generation tool is used for people who have like a social media marketing agency and are trying to get clients. They would run a lead gen ad because they don't want to send people to a landing page. This keeps everything on Facebook and people are more prone to enter their information in this way, and because it's automatically populated. I'll talk about that more in other videos. And then the conversions tool is used, let's say you have a Shopify store and you've had some sales. So Facebook has a good understanding of what kind of customers you need and people that actually make purchases. You would use this one. So I'm going to just go through and use probably the most common one. Let's just use traffic. And we're going to label this link clicks. You're going to want to name your ad set. We're going to use this. And here you would have a saved audience if you've created one before, or a lookalike audience, depending on how far you are with your Facebook ads. If this is a beginner video you're watching, you're probably not there yet. I will be talking about this in other videos, so just subscribe to the channel if you want to see how to create a lookalike audience or custom audiences. You're going to want to come down here. This is where you can choose your location. I labeled my ad set Portland, so this is where you can change the target area. Right now it's set to United States. I'm going to set mine to a specific location. And you can change the radius. I'm just going to leave it at 25. And here you would change this if you have a product that sells only to people or targeting people that are older or younger, depending on what your niche is. Let's say, like for me, when I was selling Jeep parts, I knew that my customers were usually somewhere between 25 and 65. You would know that depending on you know your niche. So that's what I'm saying. You would choose that depending on whatever it is you're selling or doing. Or same thing with gender. If most of your customers are male, you would choose male. But here's where you get more detailed targeting. You could target people's demographics, interests, or behaviors. So for example, let's say that I was targeting people like in that niche that I was in before for Jeep stuff. I would type in, for me, what worked the best is when I was targeting people's brands that they were interested in that were automatically, I knew that they were buying parts for Jeep. So for me, I would type in, really not going to hit the target audience that you're looking for, but that's for another video that talks more about building detailed targeting, and I'll show you guys how to do that in a later video with other tools as well. But this is just to show you what you can target and how you would do it. So once you're done there, you're going to want to come down to edit placements. If you do auto placements, you're just going to get put in a lot of places that you don't need to be in. So over here, you're going to go to, depending on whether you want to advertise on Instagram. I typically don't. I'll just check that off. I'll check off Audience Network, and I'll check off Messenger. I will have a video showing you guys how to set up a Messenger bot and how to advertise on Facebook using Messenger bots. You don't need to use this right now, but that'll be a separate video, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see that. And right here, you're going to want to click off all these, check all these off. Basically, the only one we want to do is the Facebook news feed, because that's the one that works the best, and you don't need to be wasting your money on all these other ones. Once you're done there, you're going to want to set your daily budget to whatever it is that you're looking to spend. You could start off with $5 and see how it does, and then ramp up your budget. But you're going to click continue. If you want to see a more in-depth video, be sure to subscribe. I'll have a more in-depth video on how to actually structure all these ads and do your testing correctly, as well as what you should have your budget set at. This is more of just a quick walkthrough of how to do this. And here's where you're going to be either choosing the page that you want to do this for. I have multiple pages, but you're going to be wanting to choose whatever Facebook page you want to use for this ad, and then you can either use an existing post or create your own post. That's where you would either upload a picture or just use one of the posts you already have in your Facebook news feed for that page. So for this, we're going to just be doing our own. We're going to add an image. What you would do here is you would just enter in your primary text for the body of this ad, whatever you want to say to your customers to get their attention. This is your headline. This basically populates down here next to this button, and you could add a description. It's up to you. Just show you where it populates right here, and then you would enter in your URL, and once you enter in your URL, you can actually have a display link show up differently, and as well as your call to action button, you can change this to whatever it is you want to change it to. Shop now, learn more. There's a few different ones. But this is basically how you guys set up your first Facebook ad. Once you're done with that, you're just going to want to click confirm. Like I said, this is a very quick tutorial on how to set up Facebook ads. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on all the little things that I do in order to maximize my return on investment with Facebook ads, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If I have the video out already, you'll see a link somewhere here in the video, probably on the right hand corner, for that video. But other than that, guys, I wish you luck with your Facebook advertising, and thanks for watching.